Hello everybody, and welcome back to Grill Sergeant Ellis. Today, we will be making tea cakes. Southern tea cakes. It's a recipe of my mom, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So first, we're gonna go ahead and what I have here is my flour, my baking powder, and my salt here, and we're just gonna sift it. All right, it's sifted, and we're gonna set that aside for later. And what I have here is my room temperature butter, and I'm gonna go ahead and add my sugar. And my eggs. And we're gonna go ahead and mix this until it get creamy. Medium to high. You know, you don't, this is the only part I think you need a mixer for. And if you choose for the rest, you can use your hand. But I'm gonna use the mixer for the beginning part of this. So mix it probably about 2 minutes. All right, it's been about 2 minutes, so we're gonna go ahead and stop it. I didn't want to bore you with the entire 2 minutes of watching me mix. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and add the flour. Gradually add the flour. I'm gonna start with half of it. Mix it. I won't be using the mixer much longer. So the rest I'm gonna do by hand. I just want to start it with the mixer. And before I go any further, I'm gonna go ahead and add the vanilla and lemon flavoring. And I'm gonna go ahead and add nutmeg. And once you add your lemon extract and your vanilla extract and your nutmeg, go ahead and mix it. I put 1/2 teaspoon of each flavoring. If you want to put a full teaspoon, you can do that too to get more flavor if you want to. And I used a teaspoon of nutmeg. Now I'm gonna go ahead and stop right here, and the rest I'm gonna do by hand. And we're gonna start to add the rest of the flour by hand and mixing by hand. I'm gonna mix with this thing first though, this spatula, just to get me started so my hand won't be too sticky. I'll add the remaining flour. Still using this spatula so my hand won't be too sticky. And at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and add my milk. Only a small amount. It's only one tablespoon. You could add your milk at any time. I just chose to add it at this time. All right, now I'm gonna put this spatula away and go ahead and start using my hands. And this is the half cup of flour that you're gonna use until you get this mixture the way you want it so it ain't sticky. Because it will be sticky. And you gotta work it until you get it the way you want it by keep adding this flour to it. Yep, keep working it till you get it the way you want, where it ain't sticky no more. Alrighty, it ain't as sticky no more. So we're gonna go ahead and to the next step and get it rolled out. So I'm just gonna take a little of this flour, throw it out there. Take our dough. You know, everything expensive these days. So we gotta do best we can what we got and try to make stuff last. So you don't have to roll these out. They don't have to be rolled out real thin. Fourth of an inch or so, something like that maybe. So, like I said, I'm not gonna roll them out too thin. I'm not putting a whole lot of pressure. And let me rephrase that. You can put them as thin or as thick as you want them, but I like to have a little thickness to mine. Not too thick, because it's gonna rise a little bit because of the baking powder anyway. Now I'm putting a little pressure on them, try to get them to spread out a little further. Trying to stay within that 1/4 of an inch or so. Put a little pressure down on them. Come on, work with me. There you go. We're gonna start with that right there. I think that's pretty decent right there. So we're gonna make our first cuts. And right here, I got my grease sheet pan. You can just put a little 2 tablespoons or so of oil on there. Take you a paper towel and Spread it throughout the sheet pan is all you gotta do. Make our first cut. Depending on what size cutter you use, it's gonna determine how many portions you end up with. So I'm using like a bigger size one here, so, and just go to cut. And when you place it, and try to stay as close as you can so you can get as many cuts as you can. It don't make a difference if they ain't full, because you're gonna put them close together anyway when you panning them off. Can I get one more out of that? Yes, I can. Take them, and you just want to put them close together. And make sure they touch you. You ain't gotta look all pretty on the pan. Just get them on there and get them touching. Now the remainder, you're not going to throw it away. You're going to take it, put it all back together, and you're going to roll out a few more. All right, we're gonna make a few more cuts. And this last little bit right here, you just take it and form it with your hand, whatever size you want it. Nothing get thrown away. And there you go. And we're gonna get them in the oven about 30 minutes or so until they turn the color I want, golden brown. Collard greens are getting bigger and bigger. All right, they're all done. They're out of the oven, and here they are, cooling down. If you like scones, you can forget about those. These are gonna become your new scones. I'm telling you, once you try them, with some coffee, some tea, some milk, whatever you prefer, I don't think you'll ever eat another scone. Once again, thanks for watching. Make sure you comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe. See you on the next one.